Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Kodash, that belongs to the apostles and elders, great millstone, that rule well. Honors and salutation to the hopeful elect that are out there doing the work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Palau with another show through the spirit and power of our Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. And I'm not sure what I'm going to entitle this show, but probably throughout the show, I'll pick up a name, but this show is mainly going into judgment, which throughout the hour, Ba'ashem Yashai, for putting the spirit on us to do this work. It's very important work of yours, and calling us out of the world, out of the millions, if trillions of Israelites, throughout it, for calling us, for choosing us, man, to do that holy work. It's a great honor. So basically this show is going into judgment, and we're in the time of the Passover, and around this time the Lord's judgments are even more severe and more heavy, because this is the most important high holy day, of them all, which is the Passover. And it was a night of the Passover that we was delivered from Egypt, and it was also the night of Passover where our Lord was taken. So heavy things happen around this time. This is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. It says, "The just Lord Yahweh is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity." It says, "Every morning doeth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the just knoweth no shame," right? So every morning the Lord brings his judgment to life. That's why, you wake up in the morning and, you turn on the news, or you get a phone call and you hear so-and-so, got stabbed, so-and-so died. There's a reason why people die every day, because that's the judgment of the Lord going out throughout the earth, And it says, "But the just knoweth no shame." Slakia. Read that again. "He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame." These people aren't ashamed, man. That's why the scriptures say they declare their sins as Sodom. They hide it not. They got no shame in their game, man. All the wickedness that they do. You know what I'm saying? But since I said that, let me just drop this bomb right here. All the wickedness that they do. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 11. It says, "But because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil," right? That's why they show no shame. Because their judgment is not executed speedily, man. Now this is not the case all the time. Sometimes the Most High brings swift judgment upon people. But other times, even the cops be doing it, man. They'll let you, think you getting away with a crime, but really they just building a case on your ass to lock you up for a long time. The Most High is the creator of that method, man. Building a case on a motherfucker. Look at the so-called white man. How much wickedness have he done in the earth, and he's still living luxuriously, man. So it says, "Because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil." Because now in their mind, I could get away with this. And our people, Israel, with their weak ass minds, these people have no morals. They claim they believe in the Most High, but they don't. Because if these people believe in the Most High, they wouldn't be out there committing adultery. They wouldn't be out there murdering. They wouldn't be out there taking drugs. They wouldn't be especially these nasty ass fucking women. They wouldn't be on social media flaunting their asses, You know, as soon as the camera turned on, they got to shake their ass. They wouldn't be doing that if they believed in the Most High, because the Most High is not judging them, you know, right away. They think it's okay to do. I could just do this and go to church on Sunday and God will forget. Nah, man. The Most High sees everything, man. And he's just building a case on you. And hey, man, Dwadi Al-Bashim Yashai, because the Lord showed me today that all my prayers and all my curses are truly being answered, which I knew it was. But he just gave me a reminder today, you know, or yesterday, I should say, whatever, that, you know, that they're being answered. So this is Second Esdras, chapter 2, chapter 2. Second Esdras chapter 9, verse 1, Salakia. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You know, so we're in that time, man. The Lord said what? Let me get this real quick. I'm gonna go back to that. Yeah, I didn't put it down. Let me get it anyway. This is Acts, the 2nd chapter. You know, it's also in Joel. Acts 2 and 17, I believe. Yep. Acts 2 and 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days. And this is how you can tell we are in the last days, man. I'm going to break it down further. In the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. Right, man? So we're in the last days because, you know, the signs tell us we're in the last days because these things are happening. You know, it's been a trend, you know, lately that, you know, brothers from all over Great Millstone and sisters, you know, and other people, other Jakes, you know, Edomites, even other nations are having heavy visions of the end, man. You know, the sister that had a dream about the kingdom of heaven, you know, which was a very beautiful dream. Oh, and this is another thing too. When you look up this word prophesy, let me see. You go down, let me see if I can pronounce this prof 8 yo. Excuse my Greek, it's not very good. But when you go down to here, it says to prophesy. Here's B. It says with idea of foretelling future events pertaining especially to the kingdom of the Most High. Didn't that sister just did exactly just that? You know, she told of a future event in the kingdom of the Most High. You know, let me read that again. It says, with the idea of foretelling future events pertaining especially to the kingdom of the Most High. And that's why the Lord is giving people, the Lord ain't giving, you know, people no vision. Yo, you gonna be a rapper next week. You know, no, he's not, man. He's giving you future events. And that's why when she said, we was going to visit the land of Moab, you know, how they were preparing everything, the best of everything for us and everything and all that. You know, they were bowing down to us, kissing our feet. They were happy to see us. That's a future event. And that part of the vision was after, you know, the 1,000 years. That was after that, man. So that was a future event. That's the future in the kingdom. You know, when these nations gonna get their lands back. Here's C. It says to utter forth declare a thing which can only be known by divine revelation. And what did the Lord say? He said, I will pour out, it shall come to pass in the last days, saith the Most High, I will pour out of my spirit, you know, upon all flesh. So that's the divine revelation, man. Because the Lord is pouring out his spirit, you know. And let's look up this word divine real quick. Let's look up what the word divine means. Divine, of form or like God or a God, right? So it's a God-like revelation because it's given from the Most High, man. You see, when you look into these words, you see how powerful it is, man. You know. So that's pretty much it on that, you know. So and then you had that young Jake who had a dream, you know, the Jake with the dreads, you know, that he saw the end. He saw the end, you know. All these things. He's a young man, is he? All these things are happening. All these things are happening right now, man. So that's how we know that the highest is beginning to visit the world which he made. You know, that's how we know. And that's why the Lord, it's going to be a lot more heavy judgments happening, man. You seen that dude, I wouldn't say damn, he doing the work of the Lord. That death angel that was slashing people or stabbing people, whatnot, on the train. You see the big pile up in Texas, you know. It's record-setting coldness in Texas. You know, my cousin, she just told me, you know, there's blackouts down there. They ain't got no light or nothing, man. Which made the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you know, provide for the brothers that are down there. You know, and made the Most High, you know, strengthen them brothers, man. You know. Hey, we're heading into that dark winter, man. So let me read on. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, which we are seeing, we've been seeing that, you know, for a long time, man. We've been seeing that, you know. So prophesying the downfall of a kingdom, you know, it don't take effect overnight, man. These are things that happens over years, over decades, man. And we've been prophesying the downfall, you know, since the late 60s, early 70s, you know, starting with you know, the high priest Abba Bivens, you know, the high priest Yaikwab, you know, King Masha, high priest Ariyah, high priest Shaw, high priest Tahar, you know, starting with them brothers, you know, the main heads. We've been prophesying through them, and we're still prophesying, man. But now, you know, we're seeing the fruit of all those that work, man. We're seeing it manifest, man. And great judgment is coming on this earth, man. You know, and the Lord's he's been active, man. The Most High been active, man. If you've been paying attention, and a lot of these women, they're feeling it. You know, the Lord has a personal vendetta for you damn women out there, man. You know, think you could do everything, committing all sorts of adultery. The Most High is taking care. Hey, that's why we just sit back and relax, man. Well, I won't say relax, but we just sit back and just let the Lord do his thing, man. Back in 2nd Esdras 9, 2nd Esdras 2, I keep saying that. 2nd Esdras 9, verse 3, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the highest, it's like that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And don't you know, when the Lord had Moses upon Mount Sinai, he showed Moses the end. Moses saw the end, man. He saw all these things, man. It says, for like, I believe Ezra saw it as well. Yeah, he definitely did. All the prophets did. It says, for like as all that is made in the world has a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, and the end is manifested, man. Because all the future prophecies are happening, man. You know, you got the RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. You know, that's around. People are already getting it, but they're not pushing it as heavy. They're gradually trying to get people to accept it, man. It says, even so, so the times of the highest shall have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works, and endings in sign, in effects and signs. Right. The Lord said he will do nothing but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. So if the Lord is doing something, man, he's going to give you a sign. You know, we see it in the signs of blood moons. We see it in the signs of rare blue moons. We see it in the signs of solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. You know, we see it, man. The Lord shows us these things, man, and he put us in our put it in our spirits, and that's why we're able to prophesy, man. That's the last scripture. This is Psalms 50 verse 21. It says, these things has thou done, and I kept silence. It's a lot if I'm stuttering, man. I'm a little sleepy, man. These things hast thou done, and I have kept silence. Now, this is going to the heathens, man. Mainly the so-called white man. But this also applies to Israel, man. You know? Because all the wickedness that you've done, especially to the Lord's chosen, to the Lord's elect, you know? To the men of the Lord. You done wicked things to them, man. But the Lord said he kept silence. It says, thou taughtest that I was altogether such and one as thyself. You know, and that's a so-called white man to the T, man. You know, he done had Jake in slavery, done all sorts of unimaginable things to Jake, man. But the Lord didn't do nothing. The Lord didn't judge him. So they said, we must be God. If we could do this to these people and with no consequences, we must be God, man. It says, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. And guess what? The Lord is setting us in order, man. That's why you got brothers out there in the highways and byways, you know. Brothers used to be all over the world doing all sorts of things, but we forsook all that. And what are we doing now? We're doing the work of the Lord, man. We forsook everything. We gave everything up to do this work, man. Whatever wickedness we was doing, whether it's smoking weed, you know, doing whatever, being gang members, gang bangers, all that shit, we stopped that shit, man. We changed our lives, man. And that's scaring the so-called white man. You know, that's putting fear in his eyes, man. You know, to see the people of the Lord actually coming back together. You know, you got brothers wearing the stones, learning the different vibrations of the stones. You got brothers really, you know, just going out there just prophesying, man. So this is scaring the so-called white man. This is fear in his eyes, man. It says now listen to this, man. This is the Most High, man. It says, now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, least I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Right, man. You think the Most High is fucking around, man. You people really think Yahweh Shem Yahshai is fucking around. You see the chariots, man. Boy, I seen it, man. I gotta pull up that video, you know, of the chariot earlier, man. See if I can find that joint real quick. See, I gotta go to YouTube and shit. Oh, there we go. You know, this was bad, man. When I saw it, man, I was like, yo. Let me see. Library right quick. Quick. Damn. I could have sworn I watched them, man. Oh, here it is. Y'all better check this out, man. Yo, we the fuck up out of here, man. We almost out of here, man. Right before your very eyes, man. Look at this, man. Yeah, I think the Most High is playing, man. Look at that. Look at that. Boy. Call Halayim La Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Y'all think the Most High is playing? Yo. Now consider this, ye that forget the Most High, at least I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is not playing. I can't stress that enough, man. He is coming back. That's why the scriptures say, what? Then shalt thou understand that is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And that's going to be my title. The highest will begin to visit the world which he made, man. So I want to say, call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai Ba'ashim Rachakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors and salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.